Joey from JLD Travels coming back with a new video today. We're actually checking a channel that's not necessarily Filipino related or Philippines related, but he does a lot of stuff dealing with passport bros, and I have watched a few of his videos here and there. It's a guy called DatingWright, and he's actually done this video of this machine that looks like something off, TikTok. And basically, it's a Filipino wife tells the truth about passport bros. It's not gone down well with American women, and they're mad, brother. So, without further ado, we'll jump right in and see what he's got to say.
I know that often American women, I'm not saying all, I'm not generalizing, but often they're being so entitled when it comes to many things, and they want to have me, give me, and not thinking about their husband. So in marriage, in relationship, it goes both ways. So I can't say it loud enough that a lot of these American men are looking for a traditional wife. Like, you know, you Google it. Just Google it.
Hey, what's going on, good people? In this video, we're going to discuss a Filipino wife. This lady here made a post on her page about the passport movement, and a lot of black women came at her in her comments. So she had a few things to say about it. So, you know, we definitely going to get into it and break it down. But before we do, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, like the video, drop a comment down below. I'm not going to keep you. Let's get into it.
People be like, these American guys are going across the country to find Filipina slaves. Girl, you're just not doing your job. You're just not doing your job properly. That's why they look for us, because we do it good.
So apparently this was the post that kind of triggered a chain effect, and now they kind of coming for her in the comments. And really, I don't see why these Western women are mad at what she said. Like, y'all drew first blood talking about Filipino wives. They basically slaves. Why they gotta call these women who are wives slaves? Because the man asks his woman to cook him something to eat.
That's
cooking?
crazy.
I'm supposed to be beautiful for
my
man. I'm not supposed to be
This is wild.
Yeah, just to quickly jump in here, literally that woman was literally just there very, very briefly before the thing, where she seems to think that she needs to look beautiful and that she didn't agree to this relationship or whatever because she ain't no what slave. It's like, no, when you are in love with someone, you should want to do these things like what this Filipina is doing here, cooking her man food. He's not necessarily, I don't know if he's asked for it or not, but even if he has, you should be wanting to do that. And then it goes like both ways. Like, obviously, I'm not a chef or anything like that, but I can cook a little bit. And if my Filipina come up to me and said, I'm really hungry, can you whip me out something to eat? I'll be like, yeah, no problem. Be straight out in the kitchen, sort something out. And just this whole thing with it, where they've been walked into believing that they think that they're God's gift to sliced bread, and they're not. And the reason most of Western men are going to these sort of countries are because of can't talk today, of the traditional values that are still held and in high regard, and they don't see like cooking food as a chore. They don't see themselves as a slave, but they see as part of her looking after her man by cooking him. Like, if you look at that food looks amazing. And just the thought of being back in 2 weeks to the Philippines, I can start having food like that again. I start shedding this weight off and stop eating nasty stuff here. But we'll jump back in.
A lot of Western women will stay single forever.
Hello guys. Okay, so we have a comment from the video that I posted 8 hours ago about if you haven't seen it, it's right next to this video. Anyway, this person comment about what I said, and she or he said the fact that you call it a job and that women are...
Yeah, just to I didn't mean to pause it again quite quickly, but like this is kind of funny. Like she thinks that she's insulting her by going, the fact you called it a job and that women are responsible for making them happy, you can have them with these like stupid ass emoji things, and it's just like that says it all, and you just put that as a comment to try and basically gain brownie points because you think that's an insult. And she literally says, like at the bottom there, your trash is our treasure. And if you can clearly see the difference in attitudes between the two, I know which one I'll go for, and the one I've gone for is Filipina, and I haven't looked back, and I don't think I ever will. But we jump back in.
Responsible for making them happy, you can have them. We would be willing to have them, girl. We would be willingly to have them and take care of them and make them like kings. So send them back. Get rid of them and send them back to us. Because your trash is our treasure, my love. Your trash is our treasure.
Your trash is my treasure. That's pretty much a universal rule anywhere. You can be living in the States in America and still see married men being pursued by single women. There's definitely a lot of infighting in the States because all the single women, they will get with a married guy. Why? Because they feel like that woman don't deserve him. They feel like that woman takes him for granted. It goes the same way with men that's leaving the country. So the golden rule of your trash is someone else's treasure, it's true. You can go to yard sales and see that. You can get on eBay and see. And that's the most important thing Western women missed out on. These men simply just want to be valued and appreciated.
So no worries, we'll take them. So I said a job in that video, like being a wife is a job. I meant by that, like as a wife, you have a rule, okay? You have a rule or a job. To me, it's kind of a job because, you know, you're actually wanting to make your husband feel good, feel better, feel like loved, appreciated, take care of them, cook for them, wash their clothes, you know, that kind of stuff. So I know that often American women, I'm not saying all, I'm not generalizing, but often they're being so entitled when it comes to many things, and they want to have me, give me, and not thinking about their husband.
Now that's something that's very true. Now, of course, it depends on the lifestyle that you and your wife or girlfriend lives at. I've heard men complain about their girlfriend or wife being very spoiled, and this is something that even my dad talked about years ago, that he spoiled my mom so much it was.
That couldn't be any clearer that some guy is trying to go around to do something extremely romantic by, like, what girl doesn't like a big cuddly teddy bear? And then he's taking the time to buy roses and sprinkle them everywhere, and she's like taking it and going like, what is this? And they wonder why men are going off in their droves and looking abroad, mate. These women are just absolute muppets, man.
Getting to the point where he knew it was his fault, and at this point there was nothing he can really do about it. So I've heard the frustration of this, especially for one of my homeboys who live in Las Vegas. He got one of those, he's dating a woman who's into that, they call it the black girl luxury or something. You know, everything is designer, name brand, and all this stuff. And a lot of Western women do get caught up in that. They will end up taking their man for granted and kind of putting his needs on the back burner.
So in marriage, in relationship, it goes both ways. So I can't say it loud enough that a lot of these American men are looking for a traditional wife. Like, you know, you Google it. Just Google it. Just Google what traditional wives are, and if you don't do that, then you're not traditional. And that's what most men want. They want to felt that they're I don't know, they're loved, they're appreciated in every many little things. Doesn't have to be, big things all the time. But the fact that a lot of American women just wanted the high quality of life and don't even appreciate the little things that their husband do for them just doesn't work for a lot of men. So yes, I'm sorry if I may have offended some, but that's just my thought. Have a good day.
This is also one of the things that men find appealing about foreign women in the way that they move, even on social media. Now, looking at her social media page, you can tell that she seems to carry herself very well. She's very respectful of the fact that she has a husband. She posts her husband. She's married to one of our older brothers, and I love the way she praised the fact that he is older than her, and it seems like she enjoyed taking care of him. I mean, look at this man's face. This man looks genuinely happy.
Get over yourself. You're worse than me. You're worse.
I'm a pretty good looking guy. Shit, I didn't realize that. Wait a second. Watch this. I'm going to make this picture better.
Whoa. Let me just jump. I'm going to quickly pause it. Listen to this nonsense, right? I kid you not, yeah. You'll be able to see this on the video, right? Someone's posted. I'm assuming it's probably the same person. Not really. It was an observation. Narcissistic. Hey, look at me, women like yourself aren't appealing. You should love me. I drive Sims to your videos. What planet was someone on coming up with that? She's not narcissistic. How can you even come to that conclusion that she was being narcissistic when she was just pointing out facts? Oh my god. I swear every time I delve back into Passport Bros things, the Passport Bros ain't the problem. It's the Western women are the problem. Not all of them, but a quite large sum of them. And where it briefly showed this whole snobby rich place, places like that just turn me off. I don't like people like that. And if I was to ever get rich, I'd still be talking the same way that as I do now. I would still be looking to get things as cheaply as possible. So oh mate. Whoo! Jump back in.
What's mean?
This man looks genuinely healthier and happier, and it looked like they've been together for 20 years. That says a lot. So ladies that's watching, this is the honest truth of what these men are after. Men want peace in their life. They want a happy ending in the end. A lot of men get older in his years. He want to make sure that his wife will be his nurse. His wife will be his caretaker. His wife will be there to the end. That's the goal of what all these men are looking for. But that's all I got in this video. Be sure to hit that subscribe button on your way out. Don't forget to drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this lady here. And did you guys see how it looks like, too, she's getting a lot of hate from men, calling her husband simps and clowning the guy because he's older. Man, I thought that was whack a bit. But don't forget to like the video. And thank you for watching to the end. I'll see you in the next video.
Yeah, so I was gonna pause it there because that's pretty much the end of the video. But one thing that I really liked was even though there were so many people saying some really disgusting things on her TikTok, even though that they had zero base in reality and anything that closely resembled a fact, but of how she, what's the word? I know you said it in the video as well. That's it. And how she carried herself, and it's not an ego thing. She's not narcissistic, and she's just pointing out the obvious that's there in your face to the reason why Western men are going abroad finding love. Because you looked at her own husband, just how relaxed he was and how genuinely happy he was, and just at peace knowing that if he should fall ill or anything like that, or anything should happen to him, that he knows that she's going to take care of him without any question. He wouldn't have to ask for it, and it's just what as men we crave. We crave someone that's our partner, someone that's our soulmate, it's our partner in crime, who's going to be there for us at our worst and be there at our best and always be there to support and nurture and everything else. And then obviously in a loving relationship that works both ways. So then if she was to ever be ill or something, touch wood, hopefully doesn't, but if something was to happen, that she knows that I would take care of her and I would drop everything to be there for her and just to make her happy and just sort of like not really have worries and just be at peace with life and just know that you've got over that hurdle of just doing the boring sort of rat race stuff just to survive, and like you've got past that point and then you've gone into a place that's just utterly beautiful in the Philippines, and you're going to start building your life there and look at, obviously, like if you want to still sort of work, I guess you could. It's not that easy to work there, but you could, if you had the money behind you, you could start your own business and you could help local Filipino people that either aren't working or the work they're doing is not really, obviously doesn't pay a lot. And then you can help other people, because that's my goal, is to eventually be in the Philippines on a permanent basis with Lovely, having our own family run business. So then there's always jobs for close immediate family members, and then that's then left behind to the generations that are behind us. I know obviously at some point we're going to have children, which is an exciting thought at some point in the future, but then it gives them something to either keep hold of and continue and keep it in the family, or if it is a success, they could sell it on and do something that they want to do. And obviously my main goal is to be able to buy a plot of land, build a home. Obviously it would have to be in Lovely's full name, but then that leaves then something behind for our children, and would put some kind of thing in place that the house will go to our children. So then it keeps it in the family, and it's another area for family to gather and everything else. But yeah, just these women, just I don't know what planet they seem to think they're on, because it's laughable at this point, and it's going to get to the point that they're going to have nowhere to go. But I'll leave it there with you guys. It's just a bit of a shorter one today, but just want to say, if you like what you see and like to see more, please don't hesitate to check out any of our other videos. And I've just reached 190 subs today, which is fantastic. Only 10 away from reaching 200. So hope we can push it over the line to 200 before the end of March. And obviously, if you do like what you see, we're going to have most recent video just to the right and our playlist just to the left. No, I've got that the wrong way around. It's a video to the left and a playlist to the right. And if there's anyone else you want me to check out, please don't hesitate to leave us a comment down below. Obviously, leave a comment down below for your thoughts on this whole passport bro movement and your thoughts on it and everything. And just like your experiences, like are you in a similar boat to like how I am? It's like is your wife or partner or fiance from that neck of the woods, like East Asia sort of neck of the woods? It doesn't necessarily have to be the Philippines. I just want to know your thoughts and how they've made you feel and everything else. I want to be quite interactive with everybody. And yeah, so drop us a like, share the video around, smash the subscribe button, tap the bell icon so we don't miss a video, and we'll catch you in the next one, guys.